this?
Actually, it was weird because we all met at this place called the Hip Hop Shop, which is like this clothing store for this clothing designer named Maurice Malone back in the day.
I remember that.
And Maurice had this clothing shop that we all used to meet up at, and Proof was the manager there, so we all became cool there. So he had this idea to make a super group because we all were in groups already. So he wanted to make an all-star team. Like he wanted to get all these different rappers from different crews in Detroit and make them one big super group and just do an album. So it started off like as a project to do like a little album, but the music came out so dope, and the reaction that we was getting was just overwhelming to the point where people just end up leaving their real group they were in, and end up just making D12, you know what I'm saying, a household name.
Where do you adapt and get your style from? Because you got a style like it's not comparable to many people. It's crazy as hell. Who did you listen to growing up? And it was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna take this shit here, and I want the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Redman,
Okay.
Gangsta Nip, this rapper named Lord Digger. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him or not.
Nah, never heard of him.
I think he was down with like Master Ace.
Okay.
Like I guess Ghetto Boys, Eshawn from Detroit. A lot of dark rappers, man.
Word.
Do you think that the Detroit rap scene gets its just due in hip hop, or do you think you guys are kind of overlooked in some regards by some of the other counterparts in the industry?
I think we're getting it now. I definitely think we're getting it now. I think the big gap was that people don't understand that it's two different scenes in Detroit. It's the hip hop scene and it's the gangster scene. And the gangster scene, the hip hop scene came first. So the hip hop scene was more Jay Dilla, Slum Village, Guilty Simpson, D12, Obi Trice. We all come from the same hip hop scene. But it's also a gangster scene that, people don't really know about, that was overlooked. So now that's being more revealed. So now you got the T Grizzlies, Sada Babies, you know what I'm saying, Band Gang. Those dudes are street dudes. So now that part of Detroit is getting revealed. So, I'm proud of that.
You talked about Detroit. Let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get the credit you deserve in hip hop?
Nope. But I still work on it, man. I think I'm one of those guys that how can I say this? I think I'm one of those guys that like, you think is dope, but sometimes you forget about them. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody brings them up, like, what about Bizarre? Then I think people will start talking about it. But I think I get my respect I deserve. I seen a show recently. I think it was Gille The Kid and his Kona partners, and they had me on this list for top 5 wackest rappers ever of all time. So
wow,
yeah. So we gonna have to see about that. I gotta have a little talk with Gillie, man.
Are you and Gillie cool? Was that, you think that was a joke, or was like it was some tension there?
Yeah, I thought we were cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought we were cool, man. I spoke to him a couple of times and we kicked it. It wasn't really him that was saying, it was his boy Dev. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't think him and Dev are cool no more.
Yeah. But Gillie wasn't shying away from it too. So they kind of and the part that hurt my heart is they was putting like other niggas ahead of me, like Snow. Them niggas put Snow ahead of me.
That nigga Farmer, that shit.
Yes, Farmer. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They put him ahead. Then they put Silk the Shocker ahead of me.
Oh, come on.
Come on, right? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Silk the Shocker, but come on, man. Like so it is what it is, man. You know, we'll have to see, man. If Gillie think I'm that corny, man, maybe we have to step in that ring and battle, man.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's up, man. You know, that's where I come from. I come from battle rap. So
right.
It ain't nothing to me, man.
How do you handle that criticism? Because he's not the only one. Like you said, sometimes you get lost, shuffled, forgotten. I'm sure that's not the first time you've heard. Maybe not as extreme as that, but that shit
I think that's the first time I heard it that blatantly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done heard people say, "Oh, he whack, he corny," but that shit don't bother me. But I'll tell you one thing though: if you put up a post right now and you say, "Hey y'all, name one quotable from Bizarre," you know, and I guarantee you'll have 5,000 comments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't what I really do it for, man. I just kind of like stay in my lane. I know who I am. I know what I can bring. I can provide. I know that ain't no niggas, don't nobody sound like me. You know what I'm saying? And if they do try to sound like me, then people are gonna start saying, "Oh, you trying to sound like Bizarre." If you wear a shower cap, they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, you trying to be like Bizarre." So it was this kid that came out earlier this year. I feel sorry for this kid. I forgot his name, but he was a chubby kid and he had a shower cap, and he couldn't live it down. Nobody cared what he sounded like. He just got killed for that.
Did you and Joe Buttons ever talk? How's that situation with you and Joe?
Nope. I never spoke to Joe about the situation. I spoke to Royce, a couple of people that's around us. We kind of know the same people, so you know, my people just told me to lay off the shit and consider it dead, and you know, that's basically what I did. I spoke my piece. I said what I had to say. You know, I still feel that way, and you know, I came out, did my little disc record, and I'm ready to move on.
We seen your brother.
Joe a cool dude, man. I just don't like how he represented himself. You know what I'm saying? It's not even more of a diss. It's more of a disappointment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Why do you think that was? Why do you think he did that?
For a show, publicity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ratings. That's what I think. You know, but I'm not his best. You know, I don't know him. I ain't grew up with him. I don't know him like that. But I kind of felt like Flash on the 5 Heartbeats. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like what? Where's this coming from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he took it there with all the racist shit. I was like, huh? What? What are you talking about? But it's all good though, man.
We seen your man Royce going. He was calling out a house nigga rant. I'm gonna call it. He was calling out Charles and calling out some other people. I forgot who else he called out, but he went in.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. He went in on Terry. What do you think about all that?
Oh man, I caught the tail end of it, man. That shit was crazy, man. I'm not really educated about what really happened, but if he said what he said, if Terry Crews really feel like that, yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. But I know had to be something serious because I never seen Royce come out of his character like that in years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's years since I seen him act like that. So I don't know, man. What y'all think about it with Terry Crews?
Go ahead.
You know, but I'm not favorable to the dude. Once he let the dude just grab him in front of his wife, like that, and grab his genital, I was just like, you know, I got no more respect for this dude. And some of the stuff that he said, I'm just not really rocking with him and feeling him. I think he's scared of losing his sponsors and paychecks, and he's scared to really voice out his opinion, in my opinion.
Yeah, my opinion is for a man that's obviously the size that he is and can knock out most motherfuckers, you would think that it would come with a little more integrity behind that. And somebody grabbing your shit like that, just come with you getting laid on your back, period. But the fact that he was even fearful, the thought that he was fearful of something being lost, it was mind-blowing to me, man, because I would never think of a man like that doing that. But hey, I guess to each his own. I can't respect it. I never will. And as far as his stance on certain shit, I just think it goes hand in hand with somebody grabbing his dick. It's just he allows it just to go down, so he ain't gonna fuck up his check. Unfortunate, like I said, I don't think anybody would stand up and want to start some shit with Terry Crews. I still think it's in him to knock a motherfucker out, but
I'm not gonna grab his dick though.
That's a fact. Unless you sign this.
You know what? I never thought about it like that, but that's a good point you made. I never thought about it like that. You might be. I think you might be right on that. You might hit that one right on the nose because when D.L. Hughley said something, you know, he was like, well, motherfucker, let's see you come try to grab my dick and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So Terry D.L. Hughley was like, damn, okay, you want to beat my ass.
Mm-hmm.
You would have knocked me out. When the white dude said something about it, you was ready to rock with him. So
yeah.
I think it might be on some losing his position and thinking he got to kiss this person ass to get this person ass. Man.
Fucking world we live in. Yeah. How oftentimes do you see that? You've been in bizarre world, Hollywood. How oftentimes is that likely
to
know?
Man. I had this lyric that I had in a rap a long time ago. I was like, what did I say? Homeless in LA, nowhere to stay, forced to be gay.
Wow.
Think about it.
I'll tell you about it. I would live down in LA for a while, and I used to tell my cousin, man, I tried the porno industry for a little bit and found out you had to fuck a man. I said, no can do, I'm out. I didn't know that was the way you got it. I thought you was fucking idiot. I didn't know that was the audition tape, my nigga.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, that's
crazy.
To be honest with you, I think that's what happened, man. I think a lot of people move to LA from all around the country. They can come down there with these big hopes and dreams, and they get down there and they fucking dishwashing and you know, bartending, whatever they got to do to fucking make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just happens. You know, sometimes they got to do them favors. The best way to describe it is I don't know if y'all seen this movie on Netflix called Hollywood.
Nah, haven't seen it yet. Nah.
Yeah, look it up. It's a series. It's called Hollywood, right?
Okay.
And it's about